All right. So do you, from what we worked on last week, do you have the sheet music for that right there? It's right there. We'll take a look at that first, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't had much time to work on it, but I have done a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see how it's going.
All right. So, let's see. No, oh, no, right, that's in the bass clef. Okay. Alright, that's B flat. Okay. This is where I always have been getting stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe let's start from the beginning,
Yeah.
right? Because we have the first two measures. It sounds like you've got the hand positions sort of down there.
Yeah.
So let's try maybe with a good sort of sense of pulse, right? So we get that sort of the beat, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with the pedal, how are you pedaling this?
I'm just holding the pedal and releasing it every bar line.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. So maybe try it without the pedal. Let's just do the first two measures with sort of a good sense of where the beat is. So where do you feel the beat is? Like how fast or slow?
Pretty slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about that tempo, like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that.
Yeah.
So let's just do that one, right? So that second measure. So we have those major seconds, right? So A flat, B, C, and then you have the F. So just do the right hand there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. So go 1. Start from the beginning again. And then remember with your fingerings, right? We want to keep that, the melody sort of smooth. So that comes out. So try it one more time for me. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember the E flat there.
Alright.
Alright, one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So getting that hand position is a little tricky, right? The only thing I would change is that from this first one is just putting that forefinger down on the B flat. So just go.
Just like this, kind of?
Yeah. Because that's really the only change there, right?
Right? Oops.
Yeah, right? So it's kind of like juggling two different things. You have to focus on the left hand and getting that in position. So just kind of thinking of it like this is an easy change, right?
Yeah.
So not too much to think about there. So maybe focusing more on what to do with the right hand. So let's try it one more time, see if we can get that change there. That's nice. Okay, and then just remember to try and keep this it's nice and smooth, and bring that out. Try it one more time, just the right hand there. There you go. That's nice. Good. All right. Okay. So I think you can continue to work on those first two measures, right? Let's move on. So we have you're going up there, right?
Yeah.
So the left hand is fairly easy there too, right?
It goes in off.
It's just a B flat minor 7 chord. So you move the F down to the D flat, and then just stay there, right?
Yeah.
So then we have to focus on. So how I would finger that is get. Do you have? I'm gonna have to move my recording here real quick. It doesn't fall.
Ooh, that stands a bit wobbly.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. So how I would finger that is like this. Let's see. So I would do 1, 2, 4 on the C, E flat, 2, 4, right? Because we're going up. And then 1, 5. So let's see if we can just get that. So just go. Good, right? So maybe just try 4. And then get the D flat major 7 there. Good, right. So if you remember from last time, we talked about how this chord here in the left hand is just the beginning chord, right? But you just bring that D flat up an octave. There you go. So we have.
So maybe if I just go up here a little bit.
And remember we talked about that, like how you can probably just drop out this E flat because it's kind of hard to play that and the line. So you can just do
just
the.
drop the
Yeah, you just do the F. There you go.
I'm just trying to not release this or release that.
You kind of almost have to, and I think you can just catch that with the pedal. So I would cheat on there. Because it is kind of a stretch, right, if you have to do it, and it's hard to keep this line smooth if you're focused on holding that. So yeah, I'd probably just do something like that and then hold it with the pedal so it kind of catches the A flat. Now with this rhythm, right, the first measure of the second line. 1 and 2 and how would it go? maybe try. Can we try to get that a little more crisp? The rhythm. Yeah. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right. Mm-hmm.
I worked on that one a lot too, but yeah.
1, 2, 3, 2 and 3 and the rhythm's a little tricky, huh?
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I mean we kind of get the idea there. So. And then it repeats.
Yeah.
So I think kind of just working on the hand positions. So maybe practice it, just getting the hand positions at the beginnings of the measures, and then sort of maybe getting the rhythms a little bit more crisp, especially in this section where we have this sort of melody coming out. But yeah, I think we'll continue to just sort of work on that. Do you have any questions about it? Okay. Let's see. What else would you like to work on?
Let's see. I have this really long Lord of the Rings piece here.
Okay.
Or there's also one in here that I would like to work on, but this book is kind of annoying to work with because it just kind of closes itself.
Flaps closed.
Yeah.
Let's try Lord of the Rings.
All right.
Let's see how that goes.
Let's see. So it's a couple of pages long. But I'll just like put these back here or something for now. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I watched these movies. How's it going so far? Let's hear what you've got.
I haven't really worked on it at all yet. But
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what key are we in?
B or F. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're actually what our first chord is going to be D minor, right? So we're actually going to What's the tempo about? Is that about how fast it goes? And then there you go. Okay. So just starting from the beginning here, right? So we have sort of in the left hand basically two chords. We already discussed that this one was going to be the D minor, right?
Yep.
And then what chord is this? Do you know?
Is that D flat minor? No, that's a F minor.
So it would be a B flat minor because we have it's a B flat minor in first inversion, right? So basically, if we want to make that easy to play, we're thinking of just taking these to the black keys there, right?
Yeah.
So sort of reoccurring rhythm. So the dun, so kind of going from there, and then obviously you kind of know how. What? Oh, sorry. So can we maybe try just the first 4 measures there?
Let's see.
Maybe let's try it a little bit slower just to get the rhythms really.
Oops, forgot to hit that one.
And then we have sort of the same idea here. This side is a little bit more syncopated, right?
Yeah.
So maybe let's try just the right hand. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Sound pretty good. Can you put the left hand with it?
Let's see.
So let's figure that part out there. Let's see. It's a little bit tricky, but like these quarter notes are going to land together, right? So if you think of this idea, syncing it up with that, I think will help. So I mean, I think you can kind of work on that first section based on what we've talked about. So we got the it goes between.
Just gotta work on my transition between the D minor and
the D minor, E flat minor there, and then sort of getting the melody against keeping the rhythms on the beat there. Let's see, this part leads into that. So this one you've got a little bit more going on in the left hand, right? So what note is this?
Let's see, is that E? No.
So if we
oh no, F E D. That's D.
Good job. Yep. So you got just another D, just the low D there, and then up to the D minor chord that we've already been playing.
Oh, it's B flat. A minor actually, so it's an A minor chord in the second inversion. Good. And then we just move the bottom up a step. Good. And then so this would be and
then G. Good. Yeah. Do you know what time it is?
No.
Sorry, my clock on.
Oh, it's 10:30 already.
Oh my. Yeah, my clock is I don't know if it's reliable, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I think that'll probably be
Oh, it's 10-12 on my phone.
10-12?
Yeah.
Okay. And we started kind of earlier than last time,
Yeah.
right? I'm just going to stop the recording because I think that